What's going on, Knuckleheads? Shikam Gaming here with another LEGO Legacies Unboxed video for you, and today I bring you the rework of Blacktron Dwayne. Now, Blacktron Dwayne is an attacker, and his original abilities relied on specific and relatively rare debuffs that, honestly, they were just never effective. With his new rework, though, he kind of focuses on punishing buff foes and, dealing out critical hits to them. And when you pair him up with this new Blacktron Quincy, what they're saying is that his critical damage can be boosted even higher, making him an even more powerful attacker. I'm going to tell, a lot of people are really down about this Dwayne rework, and I'm going to make a comparison to a unit. And you tell me if you think it's a bad one. I think he actually reminds me a little bit of Hank, with that I think he's going to rely on Quincy, and he's going to rely on the new set to really make him very viable, right? So like Hank, he's not really that viable as a plug-and-play, and neither is Dwayne. But when you play Hank with Forbidden Island on that Buccaneers team, he's literally dishing out 10k. And I think Blacktron Dwayne might have the ability to do that. Maybe I'll be corrected, I don't know, but it seems like he's going to have a very high critical multiplier. Anyway, let's just take a look at his stuff, right? So he's got his Blacktron Blast, right? So, it used to just be 110% damage and, do grit down. Now it does 90% damage, so a little less damage, but it has a 10% bonus chance to critically hit for each buff on the target foe. So that's he's losing damage, but he's gaining crit chance. So, 10% bonus chance to critically hit for each buff. When you're hitting somebody with a lot of buffs, it turns into a high crit. Now he can really punish those enemies who are buffing up. Should be strong against Ninjago. And then he has Notorious Tech, right? It used to be just his big attack. Now it just deals the same amount of damage, 125% damage, but it has an 80% chance to inflict defense down 1 for 2 turns, which is really good. And if the target has 3 or more buffs, they are also inflicted with critical chance down for 2 turns. I don't like that it's critical chance down. It should have just been more damage if they had more buffs, or inflict them with vulnerable, something like that. I would have liked that a little more, because I feel like this is a crit-based unit, and taking someone else's crits away, debuffing them in that regard was not what I think they should have done there. But whatever. And then you got his passive. He still only has 2 abilities, so that's kind of a bum. Phasers to stun. Whenever Dwayne critically hits, which apparently he'll be doing quite a bit, he has an 80% chance to remove 1 buff from a random foe. Whenever Dwayne critically hits, if Blacktron Quincy is active, Dwayne gains critical damage up 2 for 2 turns. At the start of battle, Dwayne gains 3% critical chance for each active space hero. So I think the big thing with Dwayne is he's gonna be critting a lot. Buffs are very common in this game. You're generally going to find characters are going to stack up at least 3 or 4. Some of them get 6 or 7 or 10, right? And you're going to be able to get those crits off. And he'll be able to clear. I wish that he cleared more than 1 buff on it. But like I said, it was play tested. We don't know what Quincy's going to bring to the table for him. Let's not jump the gun and say that this Dwayne rework was a complete and total failure. But as of right now, it was to me. Well, anyway, that's all I got for today, Knuckleheads. Please remember to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, ding that little bell for some notifications, and as always, remember to knuckle up.
She blocked me on Instagram. I don't give a damn about that. I can see your face, still feel the same. I don't feel the need to forget your name.